Hello, this is Curtis and Gabriel's Engi 460 project part 5. We are going to be discussing some Mason foundational examples that are found in the Mason libraries, and we're going to be discussing applications and a quick intro to our abstract, where we think we're going to be heading with the conference paper. Within the Mason library, there are 3 simulations that we are interested in. The flockers, which is simulates birds who are flying between dead birds, and these dead birds give off repulsing forces between them, and the birds make their way across the interface between these dead birds based on their repulsing forces. The students simulation, and the students start in the center of the playground, and then based on the attraction forces where they want to go to the playground, they make their way to that area and form lattice structures. The ants foraging model, which is the one that we are going to be using for our conference paper, the ant first starts off at a starting point and finds its way to the food, and once one ant finds the food, it makes its way back to the starting point, and simultaneously other ants are also looking for that food. Once they find it, they release a pheromone, and that pheromone attracts other ants to the food. So we're just going to quickly run this ant foraging simulation to see what happens. As you can see, the ants start at the starting point. They randomly move throughout the interface in various directions to try to find the food. The one ant just found the food and is heading towards the starting point again. He has found a path, and also other ants have found the food, however have found a more optimal path. A pheromone is released and other ants are being attracted to that path. And the simulation is pretty well complete once all the ants have found the food and are directed on the path. Some applications that we are thinking of, or we have thought of possibly using for our conference paper, is self-organization of workshop machines or tools for their respective materials, mining search for natural resources.
Besides these applications, we're thinking of an application of robots that organize materials based on their required locations, and they place themselves in specific places after detecting a material there. And the independent communication and cleanup of spills at the end of a work shift, this is the one that we're inclined to do our abstract on. And for our abstract, the selected application model that we have determined to use researches and discusses the implementation of a communication network of independent robots that search for potential hazards in a manufacturing facility, such as chemical spills or liquid residues. And basically this would be based on the concept of the ants foraging model, and through the use of pheromones or some sort of detection between ants that we have yet to determine, at the end of the shift these robots would randomly go throughout the facility, and once they have detected a spill, some sort of sensor will allow the other robots to go to that path, clean, and then go back, reassemble in their original location. And we will keep you updated on our progress. Thank you.